Hello, first grade friends. Today we are going to try something a little bit different. We are going to be using Screencastify to teach some lessons. I'm using the slides that if you've been going through them on Schoology, this is now Unit 7, Module 3, Adding and Subtracting, 2-digit numbers with Hansel and Gretel. You can access your home connections if you go to this link. And this is section 1, 10 paths on a step. In this, improving Hansel and Gretel's path. They've been marking their walking path near their house in the woods, but so many people that live in the village are starting to use the paths now, and the children wanted to decided to clean up the trails. They decided it would be nice if they put some fences and some benches and some pretty flowers. So they decided each fence section would be 10 steps long, each bench would be 5 steps long, and each flower plot would be only 1 step long. So let's take a look at the pleasant paths. So if they put a fence section in, it will be 10 steps. If they put a bench in, it will be 5 steps long. And I know you can't see that behind me, but if they put a flower pot in, it is only 1 step. So let's take a look at this example. Now, I tried to use the tool before. Let's try it again. So if we look at this section of fence, it would be 10 steps. If we look at a flower pot, 1. If we have a bench, 5. And if we have these flower pots, they would each be worth 1. Okay, and if we want to count that up, we can go 10, 11. 11 plus 5 would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now let's take a look at the bottom. The bottom, we have a section of fence, 10 steps, a section of fence, 10 steps, and we can see that 10 plus 10 equals 20. So we can do that great comparison. Okay, I had to figure that one out. Next up, how many benches do you see and how many steps long is each bench section? So if we look at this, we know that each fence is 10, each bench is 5, each flower pot is 1. So let's go to this one. How long is the section of the trail? How do you know? And can you find 2 different ways to explain how you know? We did that on the previous slide. You can build a Unifix train for each section in 3 different colors. The fence would be 10 cubes, the bench would be 5 cubes, and a flower pot could be 1 cube. How many steps would it take to walk the length of 2 benches? We can see an example here. They've taken 5 cubes, 5 more cubes. That would be for a total of 10. So if we wanted to walk the length of 2 benches, we would go 10 steps. Here is a bench and 3 flower pots. How many steps would it take to walk the length of these objects? We have 5 for a bench. We have 1, 1, and 1 for the flower pots. So we see a 5, we see a 3, 5 plus 3 is 8. How many steps would it take to walk 2 sections of the fence? This is a pretty easy one. One section of the fence is 10. Another section of the fence is 10 for a total of 20 steps. In the student book, which you can access right here at this Doc Hub, page 60, you will get some extra practice on that. You can also work on some of the workplaces with your family if you get a chance. That would be great. Hey friends, have a great day.